Hello guys, welcome to my initial reaction to The Boy and the Heron official teaser trailer. I'm very excited to see this because I've been hyping up this sort of final film of my Miyazaki. I say final, I've seen the news and apparently he still wants to make more, so bro just doesn't know when to quit. And you know what? More for us. So this is Miyazaki's iteration on a story made a little while ago called How Do You Live? I've read the story, I've made a video on it. Really, really interesting. It's about the sort of impermanence of life and the meaning of it all, really, and what do you find yourself doing and finding your... It's all about purpose, finding your purpose in life, really. I'm very interested to see what Miyazaki's going to do with this, so I'm finally going to see it. It's been released in Japan. I haven't watched it. It's coming to the West soon. So yeah, let's check this out. Studio Ghibli. That's what let's see. Ooh, look at those colours. Oh my god. Mate. I don't want to be the guy that pauses too much stuff, but I need to, like, come on. This is insane. Look at these slick particles, these slick frames. This is... Look at the movement! Oh my god. As an animator, you can study this stuff for ages. I mean, looking at this just slick motion, the flames whipping past his clothes. Oh, that alone looks unreal, and it's sort of going to set the tone, I think, just for this entire, like, new age of Ghibli films, because we've had stuff like... This is the Ghibli style. This is 100% Ghibli. I'm looking at this. It's a Ghibli film, but it's just... It's modernized. It's just had that... It's gorgeous. Mojito? Okay. There's a heron. The colour palette is so nice. Oh. I'm liking the music. It's gorgeous. Where death comes to an end. Yeah. Oh my god, that's really cool. So we got like the sort of naturalism coming back. A nice thing about Miyazaki, and it's sort of like a trait of his, is to turn an aspect of the environment into a character, to give it a voice, to give it like a meaning of its own. And like, I mean, you've got these like, I don't know what these are, little squidgy cloud boys. It's little spirits like this. You just get them so much in Ghibli films, and it's just a huge statement. And it's they're cute. I like these guys. This is really cool. Look at that. That gives me like Paprika vibes. Just the sort of warping of reality and like humans just, you don't know what's going on. The animation team must have had so much fun with this. This is insane. Look at this colour palette. Bro's getting eaten by frogs. Please join us. I mean, the idea I'm getting from this is like he's being sort of taken into a new world, which is a traditional thing by Miyazaki. It's given me huge Spirited Away vibes. Even the old ladies over here. I mean, this is like Spirited Away. This is like the bathhouse. This is the vibe I'm getting from these people. I mean, she literally looks like the lady from Spirited Away, the witch. Does she not? She looks exactly like her. Is that her? Is that her when she was young? Are we getting backstory here? I don't know, but I like these characters so much. Miyazaki's just always incorporated old people a lot. Part of it could be down to how they've been there so long and they've almost been a part of the environment themselves. They've transferred a lot of history with them, and so Miyazaki sort of takes up on that and is like, oh, I like having old people in my show. I mean, it's spitballing, but it is one of the most interesting types of characters you can have, because not many people actually use elderly. Yeah, this is stunning. This is stunning. I wonder what this says. I'm going to look up what this says. Oh. The Gates of Hell. The Gates of Hell are a physical link between the mortal realm, the world of the living, and hell itself. Nice. Yeah, open the gates of limbo. That's so interesting, because I was always wondering how they were going to incorporate the sort of elements that are shown in the original novel. It's like when he's looking out over the city and all of the like cars are like bugs, like beetles to him. I think what Miyazaki's trying to do here is just find this essence of limbo, a space between reality and fantasy, which again he always does, and is kind of merging it in a way which is very reminiscent of Spirited Away. And it's a constant theme in the original novel, so Miyazaki is literally just going all the way in terms of having someone visualize the world in a fantastical way and then figuring out how do they live, how do they perceive life. So this is like just all out we're going with the fantasy route, which you gotta love it. You just do. The music is just. So much. Oh wow. Could this be like the doorway to heaven? Has this kid died, or is he just going through like a path to enlightenment? Is he going through a path of self-realization? Damn. He could be dead for all we know. Knowing Miyazaki, I wouldn't put it past him to kill someone. Do you know who this guy reminds me of? He reminds me of Saita from Grave of the Fireflies. Now that's not a good thing. Or it might be. I love his character, but he's gone. he's in a different world now. I think this is just like a complete mix of everything he's done. It really is just an amalgamation talking to me like Howl's Moving Castle vibes. Super interesting costumes as well. It's always, I mean, I'm hoping it takes from How Do You Live's time period, which would be around the 1930s, like late 30s, I think. So it's getting that sort of like closing in on the World War II, post-World War I vibe, which is kind of where Miyazaki always seems to end up, and it just works so well with his style because he's kind of lived through that. If anyone can talk about that and bring that essence to his stories, he can. And this, yeah, it's just a mix. Hey, yo, that fish giving me the eyes. Hey, yo, that fish. He's trying to do something strange for a piece of change. Yeah, this is just so... Oh my god. I'm not entirely sure what the heron will represent because I don't remember there being a heron involved in the original novel. But you know what? Maybe it could represent him, his passage through time, into the afterlife. You just don't know. Well, anyone who does know has seen this already in Japan, but I haven't, so I can't wait to see this. Honestly, this is like nothing I would have ever expected. I wouldn't have ever expected it to look like this at all because you can never perceive whatever Miyazaki's going to do. He just sort of goes for it, and then whenever you see it, it's like, oh, okay, that's just gorgeous. It's way more fantastical than I would have considered. You know, way more fantastical. It looks like someone's going to go into an imaginary world. Again, very Spirited Away, very Totoro, and then it's just capturing everything he's done. Everything I would have wanted, but I never expected it, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care and subscribe if you're new. Peace.